So today is Wednesday, and this is what I've seen on the market. I'm currently on Euro USD right now, um, because as we look at the price on gold, it's just going down, and we can't really do much about gold right now. We need to be patient about gold right now. So I did look on other pairs like Euro USD, and this is what I've seen on the Euro USD. Okay, let me do it again, remove things. Okay, I can see that we do have our lowest point here. So we do have our lowest point here, where this lowest point came from is this level of resistance. This level of resistance level where sellers are sitting here, and then we did break this level of support and resistance on the market. So I can say that anything under here can go down to here with a backup evidence of, with a confirmation of bearish structure. But currently this is what price is doing. I can say that we do have a level of strong buyers here, and then we break a lower high in the market, creating new high. So that's a buyer's perspective. So our seller's perspective is we do have our lowest point, right? Where this lowest point come from, this lowest point come from is this swing, right? So what we can see right now in the market on a buyer's perspective naman is that we do breaking a lower high in the market, which is an indication for a bullish. So we do have our indication right here. So that's our indication, and then I mark this because I can see some rejection down here. We can see that when price touches this level, it goes up. So there are buyers here. So let me scale down to more lower time frame so that we can find more details about it. So we do have our indications. So price above these can go to here, and then I'm waiting for it to ship. So yeah, I can see that we already break this lower high on the 1 hour time frame. So now I'm waiting for price to either this price goes up, right, break this level. So I'm going to wait for price to go down, and if price make some type of higher low, then I will going to buy above this level and then targeting this level. That's how simple it is, right? Okay, next, that's in a buyer's perspective. Let's put it down. Buy if price on 1H provides a higher low or some type of confirmation. So that's my bias from a buyer's perspective. On a seller's perspective, on the other hand, is that if price, because we are under a level where sellers are in control, man, we need to put that in our mind. So I think if price do this right, made a higher low, instead of making a new high in the market, it failed, and then it made a level of or some type of lower high, then I can take sales under this level or even here. But I prefer this one because it's the type of risk that I want to take in. So let me write it down too. So if price goes under here, if price goes under here with a confirmation of lower high on the 4-hour time frame, then take sell. So if price goes under this level, I'm going to take sells. So yeah, if price go under this level, I will take sells, okay, and then targeting the lowest point. So that's my analysis for this one. But let me have half of the chart and take my eyes off the chart and on the phone, bruh, because I've been sitting on my phone almost all day, man. But I'm currently at my work right now. So yeah, that's all my analysis, right? Okay. That's my analysis. Peace out. Remember our analysis on the first part of the video. Anything I said in the first place, anything under this level can go here. So I put an alert there, right? And then in the moment price goes to that level, I take sells, because on the 4-hour that's what it looks like, but on the 1-hour it looks like this. We do even have a lows that are here that I don't pay attention to, but I think the best way to sell here is under this level, because remember I said that there are strong sellers here, buyers. At this level there are strong sellers, there are strong number of buyers, because whenever price touches this zone, it goes up. You see this rejection, comes again, reject, comes again, reject. So I take an L, but you know, I'll take my chances, because why not? So I know what I did wrong on that one. Should have paid attention to these wicks, because they're telling something to me. And yeah, but after that I don't hesitate on the what do you call this one, on the buyer's perspective, because remember that anything above this level can go up to here. So I take buys again, but I take buys around this level, so it look like this. Yeah, I take buys, and then my stop loss are here, and then I I want to target this highest point, but we need to put, because of my entry point, as you can see, our entry point should be here, right? It should be here, but just like what I've said, my first analysis on a seller's perspective was a little off, and yeah, we take what we get from the market. So right now, this was my original this was this was the ideal entry point, and we are provided by some type of higher low. So this one confirms that price doesn't want to go down anymore. The orange box confirms it because it made a higher low. ah, so yeah, but it is what it is. We take our chances, so we take buys above this level. So we know that there are sellers here. There are sellers sitting here. That's why it got some rejection on there. But we'll see what will happen on this one, because we still need to put in our mind that this whole thing might be just a correction, man. This whole thing might be just a correction for the new low that being made. So yeah, we need to put that in our mind. But the next level of sellers would be here, strong level of sellers, but we don't know what will happen next. We just take our chances. So because every trade is just a an an edge with a probable outcome. So we don't really know what will happen next. Um, and by the way, the loss is around $6, man, because I still need to work on my lot size on Euro USD compared to gold trade. But yeah, we'll take a chance. We'll take it as it is. So we'll see what will happen next. I'm thinking of taking it around here. That gives us the 1:1. So we'll see. We'll see what will happen. Because this might be some correction on a much more higher time frame, bro. We need to pay attention to that one. Yes. Okay, that's all, man. That's all what I'm going to say and what I've explained. So yeah. Okay, so this this time we got stop out again on Euro USD with the amount of $16.35. Um, and this is what happened in the market. let me clear up my charts first. um, Let me clear up everything. Where's the eraser? This. Let me clear out. And then let me take it back again. So remember that we just made our lowest point, right? Zone. Then we break from this level, and then where that break come from is from this swing high. Now we are here. What the current price did was it made a level of small lower high here that got broken, so anything above here can go up here. That's from a buyer's perspective. The seller's perspective is we do have new low in the market, and now price might be correcting. That's why it's breaking highs, breaking a higher low. So yeah, price correct made an indication for the buyer's perspective. I'm about to capitalize off this correction, but yeah, what happens happens. So at first I take my chances on sales because I perceive it as as this one on a seller's perspective. I use the body close candle, so whenever price hit under here I take sales, but then got stopped out by this. But that's not that amount of money, but it ain't about the money actually. It ain't about the setup too. What we are practicing is how my emotions, how stable my emotions are in taking trades. So I'm going to ask myself, what am I feeling from the moment that I take this trade, this sell and buy trade? Because I take sales under here because I look at this first. Yeah, I look at it as a lower high being formed. Yeah, I look at it as a lower high being formed. That's why I take sales. But then after I get stopped out, I look at it again and see my buyer's perspective, buyer's bias, that we just made a high price, made a level of support here, even a higher low. So I take buys again above this level. Take buys again. I'm overall targeting this highest point here, but this what price did. Because remember, this might be just some type of correction or confirmation that price doesn't want to go down anymore. Doesn't want to go up. So yeah, as y'all can see, my plan was already there. Buy if price on 1 hour provides a higher low, or some type of confirmation, and then if price goes under here with a confirmation of lower high on the 4 hour, then take sells. Wala na yung tubig. So yeah, what I did on my analysis was I did not pay attention to the wicks, because as we can see, we do have our level of support here. Buyers are strong here, pushing price up, and that's what I should use before I sell, because the wicks are telling me something. It's telling some rejection. Price touches it, goes up, touches it, goes up, touch, goes up, touch. Yeah, so I should have paid attention to that one, and yeah, I should have paid attention to that one before I sell. So that's a lesson learned for me. And let me clear up my charts again on Euro USD, remove my things, and this is what I've seen, currently seen. Price have a lowest point, and we do have our highest point here. So we need to take note that we are already underpriced where it can go down. So yeah, we need to put that in our mind. Then now I can see that we do have a level of support here. Yeah, and then also a level of resistance here. So yeah, we are in no trading zone, but I'm going to put an alert on both sides. Because if price, oh yeah, this is okay, this is what originally can happen here. If okay, if price goes under here with a confirmation of lower high, so yeah, okay, this is what I really must do on the first analysis that I did under these wicks, because this is a level of support where buyers are sitting at. So depends on what price would do. So if price made a multiple lower high, then we can take sells under here, okay, because we are already underpriced where sellers are in control. But if price made a multiple higher low, we can take buys only above this level of resistance. Okay, that's my game plan. Okay, buy above here. If buy above here if it confirms with multiple higher low, Okay, that's my game plan for this one. Yeah, we take our lesson in, and let me reflect on that one, on what am I feeling. So yeah, so as you all can see, I put an entry on under this level, of support, because of our analysis, right? So the reason behind it is I see multiple lower highs being created. One, two lower highs being created, and then the 1 hour also provide another lower high. So actually I enter around this area under this level. So I take my sales on that level, and I take my sales there because I've already been provided by some type of lower high on the 4 hour time frame. That's why I take it and my alerts get hit. So, and we are already put our analysis there. If price goes under here with a confirmation of a lower high sell, basically there. So the reason why I take this, because remember, we are already under where price can go from here to here. So that's the basically the reason behind it. So the ship, we can already see the ship coming in. We already can see the ship coming in. So let me clear my charts a little, because so yeah, from the moment price failed to make another high after breaking on a 1 hour time frame, right, from the buyer's perspective, after price make this new high in the market and then it failed. Instead, it created a level of support here, the gap broken, so this is the indication in here. And how it made it strong is because we are already underpriced, that could go down. That's what make it strong. So yeah, we do have an indication here, a lower high to confirm that indication. And then yeah, this is super valid, man. I even can look at it as that, because on the 4 hour we can't really see not something, but on the 1 hour we do see a lot of details. So what time is it? It's 4. Oh, I see. But yeah, it is what it is. Now I can see it clearly because of the details that I've been given to. Now we'll see what price. Did I explain it nicely? So okay, remember on the 4 hour we just make a new low, which is here, the lowest point, right? It's the lowest point. So price under this level can go here, and then this breaking of highs, higher high, higher low, is just a type of correction. Then from the moment price failed to make higher highs, failed to make a new high in the market, it made a higher low, lower high. After that lower high, it breaks a level of support, and then it confirms by making a lower high, some type of lower high, because it is lower than this. So after price did that, it is now trying to make a new low in the market. So right now, we can even so my enter originally from here, like what I've said, under this level, we can see some rejection coming in from this because of the buyers that are sitting on a swing low. So we are looking forward for it to make a lower low, because this whole thing is just a correction or a lower high, and then trying to make some new low in the market. But now we can't really confirms it that it's going to make, or this week will be the push of that new low, or basically we'll see. That's my honest take on this. We'll see what price would do under this, above this swing low, I mean, because there are buyers there. So currently I'm overall targeting this lowest point on the daily time frame, because we are going under this level, and the next level of buyers would be this low. So that's currently what I'm targeting in. So but we'll see. We can't really tell what the market will do, or what the market can do about it. Right now, let me take my chances and use my trailing stop loss based on the principles that I put, based on the rules that I put with it. So yeah, right now we can't really do something about it right now. Yeah, let me get out of the charts and see tomorrow what could happen. So this is the update from the Euro USD trade. As you all can see, price push up real hard. Price push up real hard after it touches this low. Well, yeah, like, it is the market, man. I mean, anything can happen on the market. We can't really control anything about the market. And what I felt after I got stopped out, what did I feel? I feel actually nothing, man. I feel actually nothing, because I know that there is a random outcome in every setup that I take, and I started to notice that price always went to its designated area. As y'all can see, these are lowest point, right? And then price did go to our lowest point. It did tap into that lowest point, and before it goes up and reverses. So if we take only this as a target profit, it could be win, but the risk to reward ratio would be, bad. Yeah, the risk to reward ratio would be bad if you only target that level. So yeah, it ain't even 1:1 or something. So this is just a trade. So yeah, and the other thing is, this is Euro USD. So we're still starting to figure it out, how this pair moves. So it's pretty much it. So I got really nothing to say about it, man. Um, my state of mind from these past days. Um, I wouldn't say decent, but it wasn't that bad too because let me pull up my camera, man. So yeah, I'm currently on my work right now, man. But yeah, my state of mind in these past few days aren't that good. Um, Probably because of tired of work. But yeah, let me keep afloat. Let me keep showing up. I'm gonna get back to my momentum, man. I'm gonna get back to my work. Um, yeah, that's all. That's pretty much all, man. Um, keep showing up. Keep putting the work in. I'm about to go to make a system, man. They're a good system. Just keep practicing, actually. So, this trade is just telling me that I still, what they call this, I still need some repetition about this too, man. So yeah, this raid was a loss. So I lost twice on this raid. Risking about $50 off. So yeah, it's pretty much it, man. I really got nothing to say about this. It is the market. We can't really do anything about it. As you can see, a big push up that high. So now let me clear up my charts a little so that I can see something. Okay, now I've seen that we do have a level of support here. So that means that there are a level of buyers here. Then our lowest point here, the gap broken. We also have lower high here, that got broken. So this is from the buyer's perspective, right? So yeah, but from the seller's perspective, we still need to put, from the seller's perspective, we still need to put that anything under here can go here. But from the buyer's perspective, anything above this level can go push to this level, new high. So right now I'm going to put an alert here. So whenever price try to make a new high in the market, or a confirmation or some type of higher low in the market, something like this, then we can take buys from the buyer's perspective. But I would say still buyers here. Now I'm going to delete that because this is now the buyers, next level of buyers. So pretty much from the seller's perspective, I can only sell under this level because this is where buyers are sitting at. Strong buyers are sitting here, and I can buy probably above this level to go up here and potential go to this highest point. But right now we need to keep our composure, keep our state of mind in a calm way, in a objective way, man. Anything can happen here, so we need to stay awake or stay aware of the information that the market is giving us. So let's be objective. another thing is on gold. As you all can see, price, boom, it pushes up. Okay, it's still going down, man. I mean, we can't really see any setup here because it's keep getting lower and lower each time. So we do a break there, and then finding our lowest point here, and then that's a strong buyers. So there are strong buyers here. We need to put that in our mind. So I don't see any setup on gold, man, especially at this current point on low. But in a much lower time frame, I can see we are breaking lower highs. So that's a bullish perspective on this one. So we'll see what price would do. As long as this swing is not broken, I would say this is not reversing or something. So we'll keep an eye on that, especially if we just break a new high, lower in the market, creating new high. We'll see what will happen. It is Friday, man. I don't know if I'm going to get some setup on both these pairs, euro and gold, but we'll see. It's pretty much it, man. Goodbye. So I've just realized that the risk to reward. So let me go back to my data or Excel trading data. So as you all can see, you can see here my trade, every trade that I take. So this June 10 and June 11 is I take 2 trades, both on Wednesday and Thursday. And as you all can see on the data that we got, the risk to reward ratio was so bad, man. And I wonder why I did not see this while I'm taking this trade. Okay, let me go back to chart now. Because I'm too confident, I'm overconfident about this trade that I did not focus on the risk to reward ratio, or I did not focus on my principles, which is supposed to be 1:3, man. But because I am too confident, because I'm under this level, I'm overconfident, I did not pay attention to the risk to reward. Yeah, because as you all can see, we make a lower high here. I mean low, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and even here, let's say this is my entry points, right? So I'm now seeing that price are getting back bearish again. Let me go to more detailed one. So yeah, just like that, and just put in the session. So I'm watching the charts on 5. So 5, this is what I've seen at Excel's. So forecasting short position at Excel's under here. Stop loss was originally here because that's where the price came, and then my target was supposed to be this lowest point because that's where the buyers are sitting at, man. So if I take that as it is, it would be this. And as you all can see, it is not even 1:1, bruh. But yeah, I get blinded by my overconfidence about this trade and not paying attention to the risk to reward ratio of my principal, man. But I'm grateful that I got to realize that now, because Yeah, I should pay attention to that one. Even in the first one, man, I sell right around when price goes under this level with the volume. Yeah, but I get stopped out. Yeah, I've been here 1:1.89. It's still not fit with my risk to reward ratio, man. But that's a lesson learned for us, man. I almost forgot my reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I'm building habits that defined by my principles on trading, by my rules on trading. What are my rules? It should be backed up by evidence. It should be backed up by evidence or structure. It should be 10% risk, 5 to 10% risk. Um, it should be 1:3 plus ratio, and then it should be on a London session or New York session, man. So yeah, I need this video, man. I need this reflection because it get it gets me back to the track, to the right track, or to the why, the reason why I'm here, because I'm practicing or I'm building the right habits that I need in order for me to become a consistent, successful trader, man. So this week is a loss, and that loss, um, it's just a lesson for us to keep on track, to stay and stick with the plan, stick with the rules that I made for myself, because that will keep me from being objective of the market and avoid me from these kind of trades. So yeah, that's all, man. That's all for today. It's Friday. That's all for this week. We'll see what next week will do. We're just being calm and composed in every time, and always be ready with the market information. Always stay objective.